Hey eBayers, it's Suzanne A. Wells and welcome back to another sales update video. And as you can see by the cover image here, yes, I did sell the red dragon this month, so that is included. This video covers sales from June 15th to July 14th, 2019. And the sales are from my eBay store, Atlanta Golf Shop, which I set up as a teaching store, knowing that I get a lot of visitors who are not buyers, they're other sellers looking at how I do things. So I put myself out there on purpose to lead by example so that you guys can learn and see how a real seller does it. I have been selling on eBay since March of 2003. Here is my feedback page so you can see I am a real seller with many years of experience and history on eBay. So I'm speaking from experience during this commentary on all of these sales. If you don't know how I'm getting the numbers I'm going to share with you, check out my video. I'll put the link below this video. Quick bookkeeping tip number 1. It explains how I calculate the profit that I'm sharing with you. So, in the past few videos from this year, I have been showing you screenshots from watch count, which shows the watchers and the views and how long it took an item to sell. I'm not going to do that anymore. I've done that for 6 months and pretty sure you guys get the point that watchers don't matter, views don't matter. An item can sell in hours, months, or years. So just take that as a given that none of those factors matter in getting a sale. Also now with eBay's new feature of send offer, the information is not showing up correct on watch count. If you send an offer, which is what I've noticed on my listings, items that I sent offers on that were accepted doesn't show the accepted offer price. It shows the full price. So that information is no longer accurate to include in this video anyway. So we'll go a little bit faster since we don't have those screenshots in there. So let's get into it. Here are the items I sold during this time period. These are some Skechers tone-up shoes. I paid $6.35. They sold for $29.97 on best offer. Profit was $20.52. You'll also see that I do not offer free shipping. I have a video explaining all of that. I'll put the link to that also. Some of you ask, do I do free shipping? But you can see on these screenshots that no, I don't. So check out that video on free shipping if you still aren't clear on the pros and cons. Okay, this is a Nike tennis skirt. I paid $2.09, took an offer of $19.99. Profit was $15.90. And here's the big one, the Lalique Dragon that I did an entire video about. It was in the middle of a grab bag. I didn't even know it was in there till I got home and researched it. And it also had a little chip on it. So I'll be honest with you, I didn't know how to price it. Solds in perfect condition were between $250 and $300, so I put $200 just to see what I'd get. I had an offer come in for $95. Profit was $80.71 on an item I didn't even know I bought. So I'm totally happy with that. And that did sell in about, it was less than a month because it was cycling up to ending soonest, and you get a little bump in search when your items are cycling to the top. Now that we're all on good till canceled, you get a little bump there when it's about to end. So I think it had a day or two left, and that's when the offer came in. And I had something like over 30 watchers on this, but I knew it was from my YouTube audience because I did an entire video about this item and a lot of you were watching to see what happened. So there is the follow-up. Okay, this is a Ziploc vacuum sealer system. I paid $5 for this at a garage sale. Sold it for $20. Profit was $13.35. This is a Nanette Lepore dress. I paid $6.30, sold for $25 on best offer. Profit was $16.18. This is a Jantzen swimsuit. I paid $1.06 for this item, sold it on full price for $19.97. Profit was $16.98. Another pair of shoes, Chacos, sandals. I paid $6.35, sold for $28. Profit was $17.64. This is an LL Bean men's shirt. I paid $6.35. It sold for $14. Profit was $5.75. I paid too much for this. I knew that when I bought it, but I was like, this will sell. It's LL Bean. It's got that vented feature on it, roll tab sleeves, and so I just let it go at 14, so not a huge sale. Okay, soft surroundings top. I paid $1.92 for this. Took an offer of 18. Profit was $15.03. This Lily Pulitzer dress I paid $3 for. Took an offer of 35. Profit was $27.43, and this sold in less than 2 days. So as soon as I put it up, it sold. This was an experiment. I have started finding these bags of hotel toiletries. So I paid $3.15 for this mixed lot of 35 pieces of all kinds of soaps, shampoos. A lot of it was Neutrogena. And I took a $10 offer because the person who offered it said they make up goodie bags, I guess you call them, for military. And so, in support of the military and being a good patriotic citizen, I'm like, okay, that's my contribution. I don't need to make a bunch of money on this. I didn't realize that was happening. So service people enjoy the higher end products in the small containers, because if you are in the military and you are serving on a vessel or in a location where you don't have much storage, you don't have room for a whole big bottle of Neutrogena shampoo. The little ones are what you have room for. So keep that in mind when you are out there finding these things, that there is a market for this type of stuff, not only for military, but for people who travel for whatever reason, or live in an RV, or for whatever reason their space is limited, but they want the higher end products that come in these hotel size toiletry things. So my profit was only $4.42. However, I did learn something valuable through this sale, and so I'll chalk that up to education. Okay, this is a Matilda Jane dress. I paid $6.35. It sold for full price, $49.97. This was a new brand for me, and it turned out well. Keep in mind, in my premium library, I have a list of brands, women's brands. I think we're up to 65 brands on that, and it has the image of the label, how much it'll sell for, and some other information. So that is my teaching tool to help you guys learn more brands. This is Chico's size 3 top. I paid $2.38. I took a $20 offer. Profit was $15.66. This is a Land's End swim skirt. I paid $3.18. Took an $18 offer. Profit was $13.17. This is a sports bra, Wacol brand. I paid $3.15. Took an offer of $42. Profit was $34.03. So if you're not looking at the sportswear, the bras, there is definitely a market for this. And if you've never sold these types of items, you will be shocked at how much some of them can sell for, because it's all about the size and color combination along with the brand. Sometimes you just can't find your size in the stores, or in this case it was a 34 triple D, so it's kind of a smaller band size with the larger cup size, and that combination is harder to find. A lot of times they're sold out on the retailer's website. So just pushing you out of your comfort zone, look at the bras. Sometimes you can make money on them. Okay, this is a handbag, the sack purse. I paid $4.20, took a $20 offer, profit was $14.88. This is a Johnny Was t-shirt. It's a sub-brand called Joystick. I paid $6.30, took an offer of $35, making my profit $24.81. This is a 100% cashmere sweater, Bloomingdale's brand, men's. I paid $5. It sold for full price of $59.97. Profit was $47.53. Make a note. This sold in July. It's a sweater, long sleeved. So those of you who think eBay has seasons, it doesn't. Anything can sell anytime. If you have it listed, unlisted items cannot sell. And this actually did not even go international. It went somewhere in the United States. So nice flip, a sweater selling for $60 in July. Make a mental note of that. Okay, here's one with an interesting story. This was a very funky looking vest. It was a wool vest. I paid $2.12, sold it for $30. Profit was $25.79. I have sold this exact one before, and so I wanted to know why the buyer bought it. So I sent them this message. I said, "Hi, we are shipping your item now. Just curious, what will you be using this for? This is the second one of these we have found in about 2 years, and it is a very unusual item. The person who bought the last one was wearing it to Minnesota Vikings games. Just curious if you would be using it for a specific themed activity or costume. Thank you again and enjoy." And they wrote back, "Thanks for accepting my offer. You truly made my summer. My girlfriend is having her 55th birthday this year, and we are partying with a Prince tribute band. She wants us all to wear purple, kitschy, outrageous stuff. I thought the things she showed me were cute, but didn't feel like me. This vest has style. I sent her the picture to show her, and she liked it very much. Oh, sure, I'll throw on a few more accessories, a purple boa, purple linen shades, and maybe a pimpish hat and a giant bell bottoms too. After the occasion, I will play with ways to wear it and have fun. Again, thank you so much." So it's okay to message your buyers and ask questions, because that makes us better sellers when we know what they're using these items for. Obviously, you're not going to do it on every sale, but when you sell something that's weird, unusual, never sold it before, can't figure out why somebody would want it, just ask them. And you can always say, I hope you don't mind me asking, but this helps me be a better seller and helps me understand why people buy things so that I can provide more of those things for people to buy. So these are just people like you. Just ask them, and sometimes they'll answer, sometimes they won't. But that was very helpful information for me. So, when I have purple things that look like they could be used for, a Prince event or parade or whatever, you can put that kind of stuff in the title to help other buyers find it in the future. Okay, this is a Athletic Works, which is Walmart brand jacket. This was mine for a very long time. I just got tired of it, so I paid $0 for this. I took $8 for it, making my profit $10.72. Since it was my own personal item, I allocated a cost of 0 on this. This is a Coldwater Creek twin set, 2 pieces. I paid $2.12 for the entire set. Took a $30 offer. Profit was $23.61. This is a Chico's size 4 top. Paid $6.35. Sold for $29.97 on best offer. Profit was $19.77. Another Chico's item. This was a new with tag skirt. I paid $2.09. Sold it for $34.97. Profit was $30.17. Here's an Old Navy item. I picked this up because it had linen in it, and it was cheap. I paid $3.18. Took an $11.43 offer, which they were trying to make the shipping come out to be an even number on that. So my profit was $7.08. Ann Taylor size 12 dress. I paid $6.95. Took a $20 offer. Profit was $11.04. This is a top I've worn in a few videos, so I just got tired of it. And that's what I do. I wear stuff a few times and then it sells. And you're always getting more stuff as clothing sellers, so why not wear your inventory? It's there. You might as well use it. Okay, I paid $3.18 for this. Took an offer of $10. Profit was $6.07. This was a Squishmallows Fox plush toy. I paid $1.01 for this. It sold for full price of $14.97. Profit was $12.27. This one did go international, and you can see here that they paid almost as much for shipping as they did for the item. So those of you that think, oh, nobody's going to pay to have this shipped outside of the country, yeah, they will. And you know what? There were other people that had this exact item and was cheaper than mine, but they didn't have international shipping on it, or they were using global shipping and it cost way more because I checked. So that gives you a competitive advantage when you have international shipping not through the global shipping program. I have a video all about that you can watch of how to do it. It keeps the shipping cost down for the buyer and you sell more items. So again, the items sold for $14.97 and the cost they paid for shipping was $14.25. So somebody really wanted this and they were okay paying that. All right, this is a Chico Zenergy jacket, and this I had had for a really long time and I was just ready to get rid of it. I paid $7.42. This was back when Chico Zenergy first came out, so I've had this a couple of years. I took $15 offer. Profit was $6.32. This was one of those things where you get an offer and you're like, yes, please, I will take that and you may have this item. I am tired of it. So granted, profit wasn't that great, but this was one of those keep your inventory moving. Finally got an offer, learned what this sub brand sells for. I don't do a whole lot of it anymore because it doesn't sell for very much. So that was one of those, got an education, at least I got my money back out of it. Okay, this is an Athleta skirt. I paid $6.30 for this, sold it for $22. Profit was $13.53. This t-shirt was free to me. I paid $0 for it, sold it for $8. Profit was $7.65. I'll sell anything I get free. And I find things for free all the time at my apartment complex. It's like a trash area, but it's sort of a unofficial trading post. People put stuff out there knowing other people are going to take it. Or they don't throw it in the dumpster. They put it next to the dumpster so that, if somebody can use it, it's like an unofficial little Goodwill, but it's just everything's free there. So I check the trash area about once a day and just to see what shows up, and sometimes I find things to sell. Okay, this is a Columbia women's top. I paid $6.35. It sold for $19.97 on full price. Profit was $11.64. This is a Ted Baker brand skirt. I paid $5.24. It sold for $30. Profit was $23.42. This is a 100% cashmere sweater by Talbot's. I paid $6.35, took a $30 offer. Profit was $20.44. This is a pair of Tommy Hilfiger duck boots. Paid $6.35, sold for full price, $39.97. Profit was $29.28. And I'd had these about 6 months, but I knew they'd eventually sell because duck boots are good sellers. This is a J. Jill top. I paid $2.12. It sold for $29.97. Profit was $24.65. This was a damaged item. The brand is called Title 9. It's tennis wear. And you can see it's like a laser cut skirt overlaid on top of shorts underneath. And there was a tiny little tear in one of the laser cut areas. So I mentioned that. Still got $15 for it. My profit was $10.53. So when you get home with those items and you find a little defect, just go ahead and list it anyway. You've already got it. You've already done the work. And just put it out there. Eventually everything sells. This is a One World maxi dress, new with tag. I paid $3.15. It sold for $34.97. Profit was $27.20. This was another great score for this month. Missook twin set. I found the twin set brand new with tags. It was $3. It sold for $150 on best offer. My profit was $123.72. I had it priced at $174. So, and for something I only paid $3 for, you better believe I'm going to take a $150 offer. I'm not going to hold out for another $25. You've got that buyer in hand. And she paid immediately and left good feedback. And so this right here is what we all live for. Those easy sales that are seamless and no problems and big profit. Okay, this was a funky item, a Coachella jumpsuit by H&M. I paid $5 for this. It sold for $20. Profit was $12.95. This is a J. Jill crocheted cardigan sweater. I paid $2.12. This had organic cotton and hemp, so that's kind of a little bit higher end material. I knew that would sell well. It sold for $25. Profit was $20.32. Here is a Nat Nast shirt. I paid $2.12. Took an offer of $25. Profit was $20.18. Free People hooded cable knit sweater. I paid $6.35. It sold for $29.97 full price. Profit was $19.26. This was a fun Jackie John halter top. I paid a little too much for this, but I just thought it looked cool and it would sell fast, which it did. I paid $6.35. That's full price at Goodwill. It sold for $15. Profit was $7.36. And I'm just like you guys. I see stuff that's like, oh, somebody's going to love that. I'm going to get that. And you know, you're probably paying a little too much sometimes, but that's part of it. You know, you got to enjoy what you're doing. And I like to buy pretty things and sell pretty things, and then people are happy. So how easy is that? This is a Johnny Was dress. I paid $6.88 for this. It sold for $75 on best offer. Profit was $59.10. This is a basic Linda Allard Ellen Tracy skirt. I picked this up because it was 100% silk. It was lined. It has that office look to it. You know, I could just imagine, oh, somebody works in a law office or, you know, where they have to dress up would wear this. I paid $3.18. It sold for $25. Profit was $19.26. This is a Roper Western shirt. It was kind of plain. It wasn't real exciting, so I probably paid a little too much, but I was shopping at a Goodwill up around Horse Country, and I saw, oh, Roper, yeah, those do well. So I paid $6.35. It sold for $15. Profit was $7.29. This I've had for almost a year. The brand is called Roberta Roller Rabbit. It finally sold for full price, so hang in there with stuff. Everything eventually sells. I paid $4.25. It sold for $39.97. Profit was $31.19. This is an Eddie Bauer flannel shirt. I paid $2.12. Sold for $15. Profit was $10.46. And you'll notice the word festival on a lot of my listings. There's a reason for that. I have an entire course about that, festival clothing, in the premium library. and you just have to know what it is and what people want and why they want it. And that keyword helps drive those buyers to your listings. This is a Talbot's linen dress, new with tag. I paid $7.42 for this. It sold for $43.97 on best offer. My profit was $30.46. This is a Lucky Brand t-shirt. I paid $3.18. It sold for full price of $19.97. Profit was $14.75. Another Chico's top, I paid $3.18, took a $9 offer. I'd had this one for a while too, so I was just ready to let that go. Profit was $5.17. This J. Jill dress, I paid $3.42 for, took an $18 offer. Profit was $12.93. This is an Athleta bikini bottoms only. Now you can do that. You can sell the pieces separately, and it actually works out better because people can buy exactly the size they need. They may not be a large on top, but they're a large on the bottom, and so they don't want to buy both pieces if they're not going to fit. So I paid $3 for this. It sold for full price of $14.97, and it sold within like a week. And profit was $10.55. Here's an item I found at our lovely unofficial trading post. Somebody had set out a bunch of office supplies, so these were some Avery shipping labels. I paid $0 for these. They sold for $20. Profit was $18.07. One of the boxes had been opened and some of the sheets had been used. So you can see there's some writing on the second package here where I wrote how many sheets were in there and how many labels, and just did the listing for that total amount of labels. But hey, you know what? I made some money on that, so it works for me. This is an Eddie Bauer top. I paid $6.35. It sold for full price of $29.97. Profit is $15.86. This is a One World top. I paid $3.18, took an offer of $16. Profit was $11.43. J. Crew skirt. I paid $6.35. This was new with tags, so I paid a little bit more for that than I normally would. Sold for full price of $29.97. Profit was $20.34. This Ralph Lauren top, size 3X, was new with tag. I paid $2.12 for this. It sold for $45 on best offer. Profit was $37.72. This is an Escada skirt. That is a German brand. I paid $3 for this. It sold for $40. Profit was $30.46. These Dansko shoes, I paid $6.35 for. They sold for full price of $34.97. My profit was $25.82. And you can see there's some wear on the sides right here on this diagonal part, and doesn't matter. Another damaged item wasn't perfect. Somebody's probably wearing these to work or doesn't care that they're a little bit worn. Why do you want to pay full price for a pair of shoes that are going to get beat up anyway? So some people don't care. They buy them that way. This is a Spanx brand swimsuit. I paid $3 for this. Sold it for $25 on best offer. Profit was $19.48. This was a very cool looking cachet dress. I look at this and I just think of Wilma Flintstone for some reason, with that, I guess, diagonal hemline and the beads and all of that. But I paid $2.09 for this. Sold it for $26. Profit was $21.87. And this just looks like somebody would use this for some kind of costume or cosplay or something. This Ralph Lauren top, it's a tankini top, so another swimsuit, just part of it. I paid $2.12. I took a $10 offer. Profit was $7.13. So you can see we're in July. I'm selling a lot of swimwear. That's when the sales for swimwear are hot. They also sell other times of year, but I think this was also a slow day, and I was like, okay, I need to get my sales going again, so I'm just going to take this offer and move on. This was a pretty 100% linen top, and the brand I'd never heard of, and that's not why I picked it up. It's because it was linen and lace and pretty buttons and just had that romantic look to it. Very sort of beachy, feminine, romantic look. And so just gut feeling was, yeah, somebody's going to buy this. So I paid $2.12, took a $15 offer. Profit was $11.62. This is a 100% cashmere sweater. I paid $3.18. It sold for $25. Profit was $19.30. Okay, this Mary Kay stuff as a cleanser and a, let's see, it was like a skincare. These two together were $6. Sold for full price in just a couple of days, $39.97. So profit was $28.77. And I'm noticing in the thrift stores I go to, they're putting out more health and beauty stuff. So I'm trying to get into that and pay attention to what's there. You'll see I'm doing more of the hotel toiletries because some of those brands are really high-end brands that it's a it's like a collaboration between the brand and the hotel. So those can be quite lucrative. So look for that. And they're in these grab bags. So there's other stuff in there too. But you just have to make sure that if it's health and beauty stuff, it's not expired. There was also some very expensive night serum in with this, and that had expired, so I just had to keep that and use it for myself because you know what, I'm not paying $50 for a little tiny vial of night serum, but if I find it at the thrift store for $3, then I'll use it. And it was only expired by like a month, so I'm sure it's fine. I just don't want to get in trouble on eBay selling expired items. Okay, this is an Ann Taylor dress. I paid $7.42. It sold for $20. Profit was $9.61. And this was another one. It was just kind of a slow day, and I'd had this for a while, so I just took it, get a sale, move on. These are some Sizzix. That's hard to say. Sizzix Sizzlets. They're like die cut shapes for doing scrapbooking or bulletin boards, that kind of thing. And this was a whole bunch of them that were $2 a piece. So I put them in a lot together. So my total cost on the lot was $10.12. And I took a $50 offer. Profit was $32.14. And again, this is one I didn't know how to price it because there's prices all over the board depending on each individual one or lots of these things. And I'm just like you guys. Sometimes you just don't know, and you just put it out there at a high price, see what kind of offers you get. The offers will dictate what buyers are going to pay. So if you have it overpriced, over time you're going to know because it's just not going to sell at that price. But you don't want lowering your price to be the first thing you do when something doesn't sell. And just because it doesn't sell within your arbitrary defined time period, like a month, doesn't mean it's not going to. I notice a lot of people think that things need to sell within 30 days, and that's just not how this works. So price it high based on your research, go in high, best case scenario, and see what you get. And then over time, give it a few months because somebody may come along and pay full price. You may be the only one that has this at that moment in time, and they pay for it. So I'm just like you. Sometimes I take a lower offer because I'm just not getting that higher price, but don't let that be the first thing you do when your item's not selling quickly enough to suit you, because there is no baseline how fast should something sell. That for you analytical people, that just doesn't exist. It sells when it sells. It sells when the right person finds it. It sells when the right person finds it and has the money to buy it. It sells when the right person finds it and no one else has it. All these different criteria that it's just too many variables to nail that down. Okay, this is a Charter Club top, 100% linen. This was another one of those. I just thought it looked cool. The brand isn't like, I don't always buy Charter Club. In fact, I rarely buy it, but if it's something really interesting, pretty, higher end material, then I will buy it. So I paid $3.18. This sold for $20. Profit was $10.60. These are some Pro Pet shoes. These are specialty diabetic shoes. I paid $3 for these. They sold for full price of $29.97. Profit was $24.89, and I've had these for about a year, so they took a little while. All right, I sold 2 of these mugs. I'd found 2 together and paid $1 for each one, and this is Pier 1, which a lot of people think, oh, Pier 1 is just crappy ashtrays and stuff. No. Some Pier 1 stuff is really expensive. Or it was only made for a short time and it's a limited amount out there. So maybe somebody has this stuff, they break a plate, they break a mug, whatever, they want to replace it, it's not being made anymore, they look on eBay. So don't just think all Pier 1 stuff is crappy, because it's not. So paid $2 for these. The lady bought both of them, so $12 for each one, $24 total. My profit was $19.75. This is an Eddie Bauer top, and Eddie Bauer is a good brand, but I'm kind of picky about which things I'll buy. So I picked this up because it's like, this is my cocktail of attributes. It has to have all these things going for it. First of all, the color. Beautiful bright pink color. Pink and black are always my best selling colors. So this is kind of between a pink and a purple. It's a tall size. So not all brands make tall sizes. And the ladies out there that are long-waisted or tall, they're looking for this. And 100% linen. So a lot of things going on there. I paid $5 for this. Took an offer of $19.50. Profit was $11.16. This is a Prana dress. Prana is an athletic brand. I paid $7.42 for this. It sold for $34.97 full price. Profit was $23.67. This was a, thank God somebody bought that item. This was when I was in my anything that has Lily Pulitzer on it, get it phase. So I've had these pants for like a year and a half. Size 4 pants with monkeys embroidered on them. So I paid $6.35. $6.53 for these. Sold them for $15. Profit was $7.43. And so note to self, not every single thing with Lily Pulitzer on it is going to be big money. That's changed over the years. Used to be pretty much anything you found that wasn't like a t-shirt, you could sell for around $30, but the market's more saturated now, and that's one of those things that changes. This is a Bowden brand skirt. That is a brand out of the UK. I paid $3.18 for this, sold it for $20. Profit was $14.91. This is an Ann Taylor silk skirt. I paid $3.47. It actually sold for $23, but there's a little story I'm going to tell you. So my final profit on this was $7.43, and that's perfectly fine with me because I found a problem on this when I went to ship it. So I sent the buyer this message. Hello, we are about to ship your item and realize there's an error in the listing. The material is not silk, it's viscose. The measurements are, all the measurements. Do you still want us to ship it, or would you rather cancel? Sorry for the confusion. Sometimes things sell on eBay, but the listing doesn't drop off. I think that's what happened here. So I did have this item, a silk skirt, long, Ann Taylor. but somehow that listing was still there even after I sold it. This is why you need to take inventory at least once a year and make sure the listings that are active match up with what you actually have. But as luck would have it, I had another skirt I could substitute that was long and tailor size 8, and I offered her that instead. And she said, if you'd want to discount the price by $10, I'd be fine with that, which was fine with me because the original item was silk, but the one I had was a lesser quality fabric. So I was totally okay to save the sale, ship her something she could use, and, move on. So that's what you do if you don't have the item, offer them something else and see, or do you want a replacement, or do you want to pick something for this price point? Offer them something else and try to save that sale because you've already got their money and you do want them to be happy. Okay, this was a Flexi's waist shaper. Paid $2.12 for this, sold for $15. Profit was $11.62. Here is a Talbot size 10 dress that was new with tag. I paid $3.15. Took a best offer of $34.55. Profit was $27.53. Okay, those are all the sales. Now we had a little issue, meaning me and this customer. I sold this item last month. It was a size 20 linen skirt, and she didn't pay for it. So an unpaid item case opened, and then she was like, "Oh, I'm going to pay. I'm waiting for my paycheck," and all this kind of stuff. And it took her 6 days to pay. So she got the unpaid item strike, and she was furious. But you know what? I'm on eBay to make money. And if you don't have money for something, you shouldn't be buying it. I don't know why eBay even allows that, but they do. So we're not going to go down that road. But anyway, she didn't ask to return it. She just left me a negative. And she said, received soiled and heavily perfumed. Why? Okay, I knew that was a big fat lie because nothing I sell is soiled or heavily perfumed, and I have the track record to prove it. And if it was so awful, why didn't she open a return? So as soon as I saw that, and she didn't message me or anything, she just left this negative, and it was obviously retaliatory. So I immediately called eBay, and it was like 1 o'clock in the morning Eastern time when this happened. And I was like, oh, no, you don't. So I got on the phone with eBay and I explained the whole thing. I was like, look at the messages and you can see my track record. I don't get negatives for this kind of thing. And they removed it. So, and of course, I did block her from both of my accounts so that I don't have to deal with her again. But, if you have the messages to back up that negative feedback is retaliation, then they will remove it. So just be aware of that. And it was just so obvious that's what was going on here, and I had the documentation to prove it, so that was taken off. Okay, let's go over my returns for this month. We had the Talbot's purple sweater returned, doesn't fit. The Nat Nast shirt returned, didn't fit. And another cashmere sweater didn't fit. So no problems on the returns. I do offer free returns. And you can see that the dollar amount of the returns there was $82.10. My free return shipping out of pocket was $11.47, which is totally worth it to me to be able to offer free returns. I feel like I get more sales that way. So my total deductions were $93.57, but those 3 items are back out there for sale again, and they will sell again. Okay, so let's look at the numbers for this month. Here is my year-to-date chart, which I'm going to keep this all the way up through the end of the year so you can see what the average person can do and how things fluctuate throughout the year. So this month I sold 79 items, which was less than I sold in June, but that's fine because I did a lot of clearing out in June and took lower offers, and I was kind of purging some inventory. My profit per item went up from 1687 to 1971. Total profit was down a little bit, actually by 9%, which is fine with me because July is supposed to be the slowest month of the year, and I did perfectly fine. My profit per item went up, and my total profit only dipped a little bit. And if I look at my increase from January, I'm still up 153%. So my total profit for the year to date is over $8,000. And this is what an average person can do. I don't have thousands of items. I don't work on this 12 hours a day. So, yes, maybe I have more knowledge than most people, but anybody can learn this if you just commit to learning it. Okay, here is my chart of cost, sale price, and profit. It is sorted by profit in descending order, so you can pause the video if you want to look through all of this, but it's all there for you in a chart. So the bottom line is my cost for the items that sold this month was $323.46 to produce a profit of $1,557.09. So those are all the numbers for this month. Now, here are some observations. I sold 18 items at full price, which was 23%. I sold a total of 79 items. I sold 61 items on best offer, which was 77%. This is why I have best offer on everything, because about 3/4 of my items sell on best offer, and that's fine with me. I'm still making money. Items less than $25, 40 items or 51% of my sold items. My cost for those items was $151.10 to produce $485.41 in profit. So those of you that think, oh, I'm not going to list it, it's not going to sell for more than $25, you're leaving money on the table. Because look at me, over 50% of my items sell for less than $25. And I'm okay with that because I'm still making money. Okay, feedback. I had 79 sales. I got 33 feedbacks, or 42% of buyers. So that's pretty much in line. That's what you can expect. My philosophy on feedback is don't ask for it. It's like around a restaurant asking people how the food is. You don't want to open up a conversation you don't want to have. So just leave it alone. If people are going to leave it, they're going to leave it. And just concentrate on moving forward, what you can control, which is listing more items. Okay, and I'm going to start including this statistic, the number of items in my store, so you can kind of see how things balance out. I have 449 items in my store as of July 14th. So we'll just see how that plays out with buying and selling and what is maintained. I don't know if I'm going to get to 1,000 items. I put that out there last month that that's something I really want to do, but I don't know if I can get there just because I do so many other things that I just don't know. So I'm going to keep striving for that and see if I can hit that goal and where that takes me. Okay, so what changed this month? And this is why I do eBay. Well, one of the reasons. What changed this month is I'm taking a break. I'm enjoying my summer and the freedom that eBay gives me to do that. So rather than working my tail off all year to take a vacation, I have my life set up so that I don't need to take a vacation. I can do what I want when I want and still make money, and I'm in control of all of it. So one thing I do is, where I live in Georgia is right near this whole trail system, and I it's literally a 2-minute walk from my door to get on this trail. So I do a lot of walking now that the weather's nice and it's pretty out. And so this is kind of an overview of where I live and this trail system that it's it's all through the woods. It's boardwalks. It's not all boardwalks. Some of it is, but we're in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains, so it's kind of hilly and it's beautiful back in there. And it's a very meditative walk. There's a creek next to it, and I see deer back in there, and all kinds of birds and turtles and rabbits, and it's just something I really enjoy doing. So I wanted to share with you some pictures of that because, some days I like to go in the evening right before sunset because it's the light's so pretty. Your day is over, you've accomplished what you're going to do, and you can just enjoy it. So these are some pictures I've taken along the trail. There's a whole bunch of different ways you can go, and it's just something I really enjoy doing. The water's so pretty, and the sound of the water on the rocks, and all these bridges, and the canopy of the trees is just so beautiful with the sun coming through, and the sunsets are just amazing. So this is the boardwalk that goes up to my apartment complex, and this was the sky the other night just before we had a storm, and it's just beautiful and purple, and I just love it. So here's another part of the trail where the sky is just gorgeous and beautiful cloud formations and colors, and I love taking pictures of it, and I send them to my mom because she's in Florida and they don't get all the colors and they don't have all the pine trees, and she misses that. So I just enjoy it. And then in my apartment complex we have 2 pools, and there's nobody ever in them. So like this was the other day, it was just like empty. I'm just up there by myself. It's like it's my own pool. So yeah, I'll just take a break in the middle of the day and go swimming. And they keep it so clean and beautiful with pretty flowers. And I go at night. It's really pretty with the lights and everything. And they're just empty all the time. So I feel like it's just for me. So I'm enjoying that. And then we had this contest, the Green Thumb contest in my complex, and you decorate your patio with plants and stuff, and you can win money, and so I did that, and I got 3rd place and won a little bit of money. So I enjoy doing plants, working with plants. So this is where I sit out my rocking chair and look at the sky and the trees, and sometimes have the computer out there when it's not 8,000 degrees and 900% humidity like it is in Georgia. But you can see there's my golden pothos plant that climbs up the wall there. It goes like all the way around the top. And then I've got more plants over here. It's like an arrowhead plant, a yucca tree. My mandevilla plants are doing so well. And then some little ones on the railing there. I've got a jasmine vine there up on the trellis that it's night blooming jasmine, so it smells really, really nice out there. And then the ones down low are vincas and impatiens, and there's a few zinnias in there. And then another pothos plant hanging over on the side. And this just shows some more of my view. And then I've got African violets and spider plants and petunias, and I just enjoy plants. They're just fun. I like to make the little pots and paint them and make them pretty. And I've got lights out there and a little fountain. So it's just my little oasis when I don't want to leave. So I'm enjoying what eBay allows us to take a break when you want to and enjoy life. So that's what I do in the summer. I just take a little break, and you can do that. So the takeaways from this month are just continue to fine tune what you're doing. Look for more profitable items, just more of the same. Remember that time is your most valuable asset. So make sure whatever you're doing is moving your business in the right direction. So even if it is something less than $25 that you're selling, all that stuff adds up. But just don't get distracted by social media. Don't spread yourself too thin. Try to manage your time because it is your most valuable asset. And really, the most important thing from this month is enjoy the things that having an eBay business allows you to enjoy. So whether you're taking a vacation with your eBay money, you can put your store on hold or vacation mode. I've got a video about that. It's okay to enjoy what this business allows us to enjoy. And I personally enjoy the outdoors and being in nature and all of that you get to do in the summer. So I always give an update on my premium library at the end of these sales update videos. So as of July 15th, there are 174 videos with 63 hours of education. One thing that people are really loving are these downloadable lists. So you can pause this video and look at all the different ones, but the total is over 200 items with images on these lists to help you learn exact items to sell, brands, all of that. And it's got the pictures. So you can print those out, look at it all the time. You don't have to listen to a video and try to remember. It's all printable. And that's going to help you learn so that you can recognize these items when you're out. They're going to pop up in front of you, and trust me, they do. I get emails from people all the time that say, "Oh, I found that thing and it was on one of your lists and I never would have known, but I remembered the picture." So if you're not a member, go join for a month, download all this stuff, and if you don't ever want to come back, that's perfectly fine. That's exactly how I designed it, so people could come and go. If you don't want to do it every month, you can do it every once a quarter. Join, see what's new, come back another time. That's perfectly fine. As a member, you do get unlimited email support. So I'm your personal help desk. Anytime you want, I will answer you and help you with whatever issues you're having. So we are at the end. Would love any of your comments, and hope you enjoyed my what I'm doing on my summer vacation report. What are you doing on your summer vacation? Are you taking a break? Are you slowing down a little bit to enjoy life? Because you're allowed to do that. Thanks so much for watching, and have a profitable and productive day on eBay. Bye.